cling to your hope. Of course, because we... Shut up, shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done now, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on, it's not like I want you to die, you don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want is to taste that despair of death. And you only get once in life, so...
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh my god, is it everything all in one? How the fuck did she survive everything else though? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. The end. Well, that was a good way to end the game. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed into it on itself or anything. There wasn't any kind of end waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception, the air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. And that was the only difference. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. It was almost absent-minded. That was our epilogue before the final ending. You were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure, but in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around forever. At some point we need to leave. It's nobody's surprise it was Kyoko who broke the silence. Would you do the honours? Okay. I felt awakened by Kyoko's words. I took the object we'd gotten. Up until this moment of death, it had belonged to Junko. In the end, she dropped it before us. But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door? You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
On the other hand, you desire to see us punished. must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world. In other words,
I will force you out, she said that just before dropping that. Makes sense that would be our way out of here. But you know, maybe it's actually a switch that'll make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never specifically said that she'd let us leave here alive. You may be right about that. Maybe?
Yes.
Even so, it's impossible to think that we couldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, you're right. Nothing to worry about. If anything happens to Master, I'll take my scissors and chop him so far up. Huh? Where's the covering? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're about to leave the school. Leave? We can go outside? What does that mean me and Master can get married? He'll give me a little jewel of a baby. Please stop. That would be a great horror. A greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem. What happens after we get out? That's what I'm worried about. But, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said, the world was a lie. On the other hand, outside of this door, is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter how it looks, it's still our world. If we're meant to live, yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world really is big, right? Since it's so big, there must be some despair no matter what. And also lots of hope, right? The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward, no matter what trouble you may fall into. Is that what you mean, Mikado? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and get them to work for me. To rebuild the world, we must rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go. Well, my first stop is to be the closest donut shop to figure out the rest from there. What are you going to do if there are no donut shops or donuts? And I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll grow some wheat. Oh, I get it now. If there's no road, you've got to build one. Creation. Vader's telling me to remake the world. That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yashihiro's Kaguri's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out. Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do? No, we probably can't do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there. You know how much I hate being annoyed. But if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me. And the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with the hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move forward. The world can move ahead. Well, the door began to move. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Oh, come on! You're really not going to show us what the outside world looks like? Are you serious? I can't believe this betrayal. Oh, there's more. Oh, I was going to do just chatting, but there's more.
Interesting. Things are getting very deep. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Okay, that's actually fucking creepy. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. It's time to end soon and she gets better rest. I have to rest, I promised. Right, let's have a look. Who? Okay. I hope everyone actually enjoyed the game. I know I had a lot of fun. Like, seriously. Thank you all very much for staying with me for the last... I think we did 37 hours in total on this game in the last 4 days. So, thank you all very much for playing with me. I actually had a lot of fun. Yes, now that is something else. Lavi, I believe. Let me have a look at my DMs. Navi was sweet enough to... Give me a second. So, I do believe... Oh, of course, I'm going to get YouTube ads. Oh, thank you. No, anyway. No. Yes! There we go. Okay. Let's skip this intro, please. Let's see.
as a gigantic Princess Fuko comes flying to a
And I love you streaming, but I also want to raid someone else.
Both start fighting. Yamada, who is stuck between them, is being hit from both sides. At the end, he dies when being hit by a certain kill beam from both simultaneously. Like I said before, I don't really dislike any of the executions. There's just some of them, like this one, that I find a bit odd or I'm not super crazy about compared to a lot of the others.
Leave me
I've
alone.
never been a very big fan of Yamada.
I know it's light mode.
I'm probably biased by putting this as the last one, but I felt like Leon's execution was a way better way to kick off the game and emphasize the severity of the killing game and the situation, manipulating the atmosphere. Even though Sakura successfully defeats them one after the other, the enemies don't stop appearing. Eventually, it becomes too cramped and she dies.
I'd just like to see the deaths we didn't see.
So if you keep up with my channel, you probably know that I really love Sakura. Honestly, really think she should have been a survivor over Hagakure, and the low placement on this list has nothing
I don't know how to turn it on dark mode on a computer. Otherwise I would. Leave me alone. I don't use YouTube. Ever.
The whole scenario reminds me a lot of Pekka's execution in a way that we could see her martial arts skills really in action.
Is this a spoiler?
It would be really cool to see that again because we get a small glimpse of it in the game and in Danganronpa 1.
Was that a spoiler for one of the next games?
See a little bit more of a fight sequence, but since she would be taking on a whole army, I feel like we could really see her skills in this and it would be really interesting. Again, the only downside is I'm not really sure I understand the alien choice or the her being buried alive choice. I sort of assumed that she would get an execution that would match maybe more so about Kenshiro or her family or something that just more obviously relates to her past. But that's just my opinion on it. Next up is Tagami's execution. The title is Human Disqualification. Byakuya would have been dropped in a garbage hobo.
I just want to see if there's actually...
The head of the family actually couples with several different women and creates many different heirs, all with different mothers, and that these heirs have to battle in order to become the successor.
How are you seeing all of these?
At the time of his battle, and that if you don't become that as well.
She drowns.
Is Yasuhiro Hagakure's execution, which is called Quiz Time. I heard there's a chance of 30%. Hagakure is a contestant on a quiz show set. Before him, there are 3 doors labeled A.
Well, so all I'm hearing is I need to go buy the Danganronpa art book and we can do it without the whole explanation. Ugh. Okay. I'll buy that for next stream then. Probably wouldn't be much. Or I can just go Google them. See if I can find them individually. I am not sitting here for another 13 minutes listening to a woman explain to me how every death is tied. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Oh. Nah. Nah, Chief. Gremlin. Oh, but yes. So we're going to put it on the ending stream because we are going to end soon. But yes, I had a lot of fun with you the last few days. Thank you all very much for sticking by with me. I genuinely have had a lot of fun. I am actually looking forward to playing the next games. Since I've got most of next week off, after work tomorrow, we may start the second game, which could be a lot of fun. So, I will probably see you all tomorrow. I'm going to go have a shower and then go to sleep because I've got to get up in 4 or 5 hours for work. So, I'll see you all later. I love you all very much, sweeties. Bye-bye.